All right, apparently we are live.
Welcome to the In the Garden podcast. This is Gideon Marlatt with your co-host, Jake Hughes.
Hey.
How you doing? Hey, so it is summer, at least according to the local college schedule.
Yeah, happy summer break, everybody. We had finals last week, and now we're off for the summer. So we thought it would be great if we played another game. Since Gideon didn't do too hot on the pop culture quiz one, I mean, we basically tied, but
Thanks
he
for
still
throwing me
lost, and that's what matters.
Hey.
Today, I'm gonna try to give him a victory. I'm gonna put him to the test.
I was ahead of you for a substantial amount.
You were, but I ended up winning,
Oh,
and that's
word.
what.
All right.
So
Stop with the salt in the wound. All right?
Yeah, right. So what I have here, I have a list of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different summer camps that you can actually sign up for.
Gosh.
And some of these are legit and some of these are fake. And I'm going to put Gideon to the test as to whether or not he can spot the real summer camps or the fake summer camps.
Oh, well, this is going to be revealing.
This is going to also be very informative to our listeners because I don't know how many of you have kids or not, but you can sign your kids up for these things. And actually, some of these camps are for adults as well. So
Hold on. Okay, I have a feeling that there's going to be one in here that's like Star Wars camp.
Maybe you'll have to see. You'll have to see. I will tell you off the bat, there is no Star Wars camp, but I'm sure that exists somewhere. But
that is a thing. It's it's a Star Wars like college.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like an actual academy that you go to, and you just train Star Wars.
I want to Google this because
Jedi
this looks great. You know,
this is like nerd heaven.
Yeah. Speaking of nerd heaven, all right, here's your first summer camp, and you just have to tell me if this is real or fake. I have the title and I have a description.
Okay.
All right. This first one, chicken camp.
What?
Chicken camp.
Hold on. Actually, I have a feeling what this is. Is this?
You want to just
rednecks?
guess what it is off the?
Yeah. This is rednecks who practice playing chicken by driving trucks and tractors at each other.
Oh wow! You were absolutely wrong.
That would be a fantastic camp.
Yeah, if that's not a camp, let's invent it. Let's make it. But here's what it is actually. This is a 3-day culinary camp designed to enable campers to be able to acquire, prepare, and serve the finest dishes centered around, you guessed it, chicken.
Oh my God.
The first day of the camp teaches the best ways to capture a chicken out in the wild. The second day is centered around cleaning, feathering, and preparing the chicken meat. And the third day is where you get to learn different ways of preparing and serving your delicious chicken meal. And yes, you have guessed, you do end the camp with a wide-scale, delicious chicken feast.
Oh my gosh.
This sounds amazing if it's real or if it's fake or if it's real. I mean, I would love to go to this camp.
Wow.
Based on your analysis of that description.
Well, okay, what intrigued me most at first was the acquiring of the chicken.
Out in the wild is what it says.
Yeah, well, okay. Because I didn't realize they were talking about out in the wild. I thought there was like, wait, who finds it difficult to go to the store and find chicken?
No, this is legit where you have to go out and find a chicken for yourself, hunting chickens.
First, they disguise their faces in camo.
Yeah, so that you ain't nobody's fool.
My word. Well, I mean,
what do you think, Gideon?
I could go to a camp like that, or I could just listen to my grandmother describe to me how to prepare chicken.
Yeah, this is a YouTube video that you could just search.
Yeah. It would involve catching the chicken. I mean, possibly hours of chasing it around till you tired it out.
Hours.
Then you grab it.
It's a full day.
I don't know if it's actually, but it's just till it tires out. Then you grab that chicken by the neck, swing it like a lasso, and then take it inside, pluck all its feathers, grab some olive oil, some herbs, and some salt.
You seem like you've been to this camp.
Well, I didn't need to.
Okay, so is this real or fake?
Um, I want to believe that it's real, that it's legit.
All right, I should just say off the bat, if you get 4 out of 7 of these right, I'll count it as a win. All right?
Oh gosh.
But you're not off to a great start. This is false.
No.
This is not real. I made this up this morning. But
you made it up. I think the telltale sign was catching chickens in the wild. That was it's like, there's wild chickens roaming the countryside.
You wouldn't believe the amount of chickens that are just roaming wild out there. All right, second summer camp that may or may not be real.
It's no. You got to keep the hog population down and the chicken population down.
Yeah, as we all know. All right, this one is called Circus Smirkus.
Oh, gosh.
Camp Circus Smirkus. Does your little carny need work on his or her balloon animals?
What the heck?
Did the slapstick bit fall a little short at Thanksgiving this year?
Oh.
Well, Circus Smirkus is the answer. All levels of circus skill are welcome at this camp in Vermont that offers 2-week sessions for children ages 8 to 18. Underneath European-style big top tents, kids practice for 5 hours in the mornings, honing acrobatics, balance, aerial, and other skills. Afternoons are spent playing sports, arts and crafting, or doing other traditional camp activities. They just give up on the theme in the afternoon.
Wow.
Advanced campers get to take their show on the road to local nursing homes and childcare centers.
Oh.
And there's a bonus for those who love playing dress up. Every dinner has a theme and prizes are awarded for best costume at every dinner. Circus Smirkus, real or fake?
Okay, off the bat, it sounds real, actually, because it's just so.
It sounds
it's
so
weird. It's so weird. How could it not
it's so
be
weird to be false?
Well, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, when you listen to some interest of people,
yeah,
this would be up there on the weird scale. This is weird.
So is this your final answer? It's true?
It's true.
You're right. It is true.
Yeah.
It is real. And it is a real camp in Vermont.
Oh my gosh.
Because of course it's in Vermont. All right. So you got 1 out of 2. Yeah. So 50% so far. All right. This next camp is a camp that I would legit want to go to. This one is called Ted Nugent's Camp for Kids.
Oh, hey, I'm there.
Who better to teach your child hunting, the 10 Commandments, and all the words to cat scratch fever than the one and only Ted Nugent? This is strictly a Ted Nugent summer camp for kids.
Oh.
The Detroit rocker, gun activist, and staunch conservative founded his volunteer-staffed nonprofit Camp for Kids in 1990. For 2 weekends each summer, little Nugies, which is what they're called, little Nugies or Nuggies, I hope it's not Nuggies, aged 11 through 16 are taught basic lessons in life, in scare quotes, like international bow education, hunter safety, and law, the Golden Rule, and the 10 Commandments.
Oh.
Although only BB guns are used at the camp. Nugent personally gives a heartfelt lecture about gun ownership rights, the dangers of drugs and alcohol, and the power of octane-fueled rock and roll.
Oh my God.
As well as a musical performance at the end of the week. Of course, that's got to be in there.
Oh, yeah,
the camp's 3-day weekends offer outdoor, hands-on classes that urge children to get out of the malls and off the streets and get in touch with nature by shooting at it. I would 100% go to this camp.
It definitely sounds exactly like Nugent himself.
Yeah. You a Ted Nugent fan yourself?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Obviously. No.
So then this is the perfect camp for you.
I wouldn't describe it as a perfect camp because it's not real. Dun, dun, dun.
Gideon, it's real.
What?
It is a real camp.
It's real?
It's called Ted Nugent's Camp for Kids.
Oh my
and it is
gosh.
a legit camp that you can go to.
Wow.
What do you think of that?
Wow.
It is 100% real. Man,
100%
when I have kids one day, I'm going to send them to this camp. All right. This next one, I think you're going to like this very much.
Okay.
This one is called Camp Furry Denial. Do you have a child who is absolutely convinced that he is an Arctic fox in a child's body?
Oh.
And does it just shake you to your core? What if he never gets anywhere in life because of his obsession with his furry identity?
Oh, this is getting dangerous fast.
Well, you're in luck, Gideon. Because may I present to you the furry denial camp. In this week-long intensive summer adventure, kids will be trained in only human behavior, such as processing their emotions, voluntary compassion, and proper etiquette during their week-long pizza party.
Okay,
you have to do jazz hands for it. All throughout the camp, counselors will be frequently denying their furry identity and reinforcing the fact that they are in fact a human being and should be treated like one. It is guaranteed that this is what it says. It is guaranteed that your kid will grow to hate his furry identity when he leaves the camp at the end of this course.
I'll be honest. I will be baffled if this is real. It's
too good to be true.
No. That's like, yeah, I don't know. Number one, statistically speaking, for 3 in a row to be true.
You're doing the SAT strategy here. It's like, there can't be 3 A answers in order in a row.
No.
You want this to be true, right?
Gosh.
For the kids out there who think that they're monkeys, or the kids that think that they are cats trapped in child's bodies.
No, I'm just gonna have to say it's not real.
You're right. I made it up. I made it up out of my messed up mind. Wow, you're on a roll. So you've gotten, how many have you gotten
50%.
Right? You've gotten 2 out of the 4 so far. All right. Well, we got 3 more, so you might actually still win this. You got to get 2 out of these last 3. All right. This one is Princess Prep Camp. Will your daughter not take off her tiara?
Oh gosh.
Well, it's time to teach her the essential life skills for royalty, like curtsying and polite waving. This is like the complete opposite of the last one. This one's embracing the identity. At Princess Prep Camp, 8 to 11-year-old girls spend a week in London learning how to be princesses. And according to the camp's website...
A week in London?
Yeah.
Wow.
Princess Prep channels girls' natural princess obsession into experiences that are fun, educational, and inspirational. Mini etiquette lessons are given daily to the would-be royals, along with outings such as horseback riding in Hyde Park, afternoon tea at Kensington Palace, and a visit to the Crown Jewels and Buckingham Palace. Each meal has a predetermined princess, real or fictional, as a discussion topic to teach the qualities that they will undoubtedly need in their careers. And some of these qualities include, but are not limited to, philanthropy, selflessness, kindness, compassion, hard work, self-belief, generosity, gratitude, leadership, diplomacy, manners, grace, poise, inner beauty, and, you guessed it, feminism.
Weird.
Feminism.
Okay, obviously bougie families are sending their kids this way.
Would you send your daughter to this camp?
No.
No?
Absolutely not.
Well, what if your daughter is a princess?
Yeah, I'll tell her, well, you get to be a princess when they elect you to that position one day.
Is princess an electoral position? I don't know.
You're going to have to move to a different country.
I'm not British enough.
We're not allowed to have princesses or anything. Yeah. We're not allowed to have any office of nobility in this country, which I'm fine with.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. So is this real or fake in your mind?
I'm going to go against common sense and say it's real.
This is real.
Oh, yeah.
You got it right. So you've got to get 1 out of these last 2 in order to win.
Oh, wow. People are really that weird.
Yeah. And this is in London. You can sign this. You can sign your kids up for, Princess Prep School.
Send them to London.
And it's for kids ages 8 to 11-year-olds. And there's roundtable discussions about real and imaginary princesses as well.
Please,
during the dinners.
For anyone who's listening, just know that there's better things to do in London.
Than Princess Prep Camp? I don't know. You haven't done it, so if you never tried, how would you know?
No, that's fair.
Yeah,
but I'd rather stay not knowing by not doing
fair
it.
enough. All right, you got to get one out of these last two in order to win.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Surgery camp.
Oh gosh.
Is your child fascinated with the world of surgical operations? Is his lifelong dream to be an
anesthesiologist?
Say it again. Anesthesiologist. Yeah, there you go. Well, fret not. Your child will learn the basic ins and outs, quite literally, of operations, medicine, and the human body. Children will practice this skill by performing their own mock operations on their own personalized dummies. And the best part is, the camp will conclude with the campers all together watching a live appendectomy.
Okay.
For just $5,000.
Knowing the world that we live in. Okay.
Your child can become even more fascinated with the world of scalpels and MRIs.
Oh.
Surgery camp. Sign your kids up for this.
Oh.
You get to watch your own live appendectomy in this camp.
Yeah, this would be a recipe for having kids just throw up everywhere.
Hey, some kids are interested in becoming surgeons. So this would be perfect for them. This is like their own preparatory medical school.
Yeah, let's give a sharp thing to a kid. When has that ever gone wrong?
Well, I mean, they're practice dummies, so there's not actual operations.
Okay, but it's encouraging a kid to cut someone open. It's like, yes, this is perfectly normal. You should be cutting people open. Watch them like go home at like 10 o'clock at night, walk into a mom and dad's bedroom. Mom, I got a knife. I'm going to cut you open.
Yeah, I mean, at least the kid's learning.
Mom. Don't worry, Mom. This is for your benefit.
At least the kid's learning, you know? Learning valuable surgical operational skills.
Okay.
Is this real or made up?
Definitely real. No, it's not real. I pray that it's not real.
Gideon. This is false.
Okay.
I made it up. What would you have thought if this was real?
Well,
this is. I mean, it's not a real surgery camp. I mean, you get to operate on dummies, but you know.
Yeah, you know what?
Throw in the twist that you get to see a live appendectomy. I mean, what kid would want it?
Oh gosh, surgery camp.
Yeah,
if you take out,
I'm tempted to say this is a good idea. If I do say so myself.
I don't know. Maybe not the live appendectomy. That just sounds bad.
Yeah, just kids playing Operation the entire week.
Hey, anyone want to volunteer themselves for a live appendectomy? You get to be watched by kids.
What could go wrong, right? All right.
Everything.
Well, you've won the game, Gideon, but I have one more.
I don't believe it. I want one more.
You want one more? And this will determine whether or not you win or lose?
Of course.
Okay. Well, I think this one's gonna grind your gears. So you might want to prepare yourself. Okay. I saved not the best for last, but the most obscure for last. All right. This one is called Plantation Camp.
Oh gosh.
Do you despair of separating your child from his iPod? Does her diet... What? Why are they switching between the genders? Does her diet consist only of food that can be microwaved? Well, at Plantation Camp in Northern California, kids aged 8 through 17 spend 3.5 weeks unplugged and outdoors working the fields.
Okay, you have me there. I mean, this is ambiguous.
The only time they'll hear music that they're not making themselves will be at the barn dance or the songs that they sing out in the fields. Campers and staff live without electricity and help run a farm by tending to the animals or cultivating the organic garden. Plantation strives to cultivate a tight-knit community by not separating campers by age and requiring everyone stay for the entire session. Some of Plantation's non-farm activities include bareback horse riding, arts and crafts, swimming, both pool and the lake, and making an iPhone out of bark. I made up that last part.
Okay. Oh, wow. You're doing a good job.
Plantation camp.
Gosh, you've confused me.
What do you think of that name? It's
Okay, the only thing that makes me think that it's not an actual camp is requiring everyone to stay there for the entirety. It just doesn't seem very Californian.
You never know.
Hey, besides that, though, it sounds legit. Like that's a possible. That is a possible camp.
But pitching it to parents, being like, "This is called plantation camp."
Yeah,
that's
just worrisome.
What do you think, Gideon? Is this a real summer camp or fake? Did I make it up in my demented head?
Oh, hey,
You're conflicted.
Right. You were right. This is the most ambiguous.
Ambiguous?
Ambiguous.
Yeah.
No, this is the most ambiguous. Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's real.
You think it's real? You think plantation camp is real?
Yeah. I'm kind of worried for myself, but yes.
You're right. It's real.
What? Really?
It is real.
Oh my gosh.
It is legit real, and it's a real Californian camp.
Oh, wow.
That you can send your kids to.
Oh, that's actually worrying.
I don't know if it's still active, but it has been a thing in the past.
Still active.
Yeah. All right. Well, Gideon,
stopped around the Civil War.
You
time.
have won. You have won. And I mean, I guess your prize is you get to think of your own summer camp that you can choose for the herb garden to activate during one of the summers in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should legit do a surgery camp or a full-on furry denial camp
no.
for the local furries in our community. I think our community would greatly benefit from that.
Do we have any furries in the community? I don't.
Not
think
that I
we
know
do.
of, but you never know. This is. I mean, Lake Tahoe County is a very blue dot in a very red state, so you never know. Well, Gideon, congratulations! You have become victorious in this summer camp quiz that I have conducted. And for you listeners, if you're interested in any of these camps, you can actually look these up. The ones that are real are legit websites that you can go to and sign your kids up. So if you're interested, Google it.
Yeah, sign me up for that princess camp.
Yeah, for kids 8 to 11. Yeah, that's perfect for you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in today. Happy summer. This is the beginning of summer break. Hope you guys have a great rest of your summer. This is In the Garden with Jake Hughes and Gideon Marlatt.
Adios.
Good episode.
That's pretty good.
Carter's going to have fun with this.